Hello, how are you? I hope this day finds you doing well. Thank you so much for thank you so much for coming to the channel. Um, I'm your weight loss encourager, and I have not spoken with you all or said anything since the new year. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year. I hope that you are having a wonderful new year and I pray that things are going well for you. And I just wanted to come over briefly, one to celebrate for myself. I hope the same for you. That I was not the same weight in 2024 that I was in 2023. So I'm very, very excited about that. Remember, that was our challenge that we were not going to leave 2023 in the same weight that we were in 2024. So I don't care if you lost a pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds. We just decided that you were able um, to meet your goal. So this year, I'm going to come back on the 24th of this month, 2/24/24, and I'm gonna. I didn't want to do anything in January. I didn't want to. I wanted to give people a chance to kind of, like myself, get acclimated to the new year and new things that are prepared for the new year with the weight loss encourager, where we eat the word and we basically use the principles of our Christian faith to kind of assist us as we go through leaving the cycle of obesity and leaving food addiction and leaving losing the weight behind the weight, all those things that basically contribute to our food addiction or using food as a crutch to kind of handle different behaviors, emotions when life happens and for some who've lost and kept it off, and there are others that you keep going through the cycle, maybe like my story. And then also, because I know, and I've said this, I've never been on a diet that I have not lost weight. So the question is, why do I still stay on the cycle? I lose and then I gain, I lose. So this weight loss encourager is now I'm doing something I am actually applying in all the areas of my life. I've done very well in following the principles of the kingdom of God with how I live my life. But on this particular issue, I have not, I've been successful, but I haven't stayed successful. So now I'm incorporating the word. And I have some things that I will be sharing with you on the 24th. But there's a weight loss challenge for this year. And I intended initially not to communicate about what the new year, what the new year for 2024 is going to be for your weight loss goal. If you're going to join me on heading towards our better health on the inside and the outside, and losing all the weight that that impacts our emotional, our physical, our mental, and our spiritual lives. So I will talk about that on the 24th. But I want to first congratulate all of you who were successful. If you didn't take the challenge, then you can do it this year. And I just want to say this that basically what I decided to do this year, because I really should have met my goal last year a little bit larger than what I did. But what I decided to do this year is I go into the dollar store and got all these calendars for 2024, and one is specifically for my spiritual, and one is specifically for my life, and then the other calendar is for my health, and another calendar is for my beauty treatments, how I'm going to maintain me. It's me, whether it's meditation, whatever I want to do for me, going out, hang out, whatever I want to do for me outside of all my other responsibilities. But I have those calendars, and so I went and bought another scale as well because I'm not really into the scale, so I don't want to weigh myself a lot. I'm not doing measurements and all of that. I am literally losing the weight behind the weight. But I did go buy a scale that was kind of closely to those digital scales, a little bit more closer to what you go when you go to the doctors or whatever. But I'm losing the weight behind the weight, so I'm really not focusing on this. But I am wearing a shirt that I couldn't wear. I couldn't wear this and so now I'm in it, so I'm excited about that. I wanted to wear that, and let you know that I'm just so excited. I got me dolled up today just to go out, and then I decided I wanted to wear this to show you that I'm walking and living and enjoying the fact that I'm in a place that I wasn't last year. And I'm looking forward to how God moves, that He's going to bless and cover all of us in our individual journeys, and whether you're going to be joining us on Weight Loss Encourage or be to be motivated. And let me say this, This is just motivation. That's why it's called Weight Loss Encourager. I am motivating you as I'm motivating myself, and I'm sharing with you my journey as I hope that you're sharing with us. Because, and there's another part of this that I'm going to be sharing as we go forward. Some other things that have I believe that they're really spiritual uploads that I'm receiving to assist in this journey that I never approached it the way I'm doing it now. And so I am definitely looking forward to how this is going to my success, my continued success. I'm stronger. I feel stronger in my spirit, man, for sure, in my relationship and his word. My dad always said that the Bible was the instructional manual for life, and it's true. I just get in it and I ask him. I'll ask what you want me to read. Tell me what I read. I'll read it, and then I ask, give it to me. Give me the wisdom. Give me the interpretation. Give me what you want me to come out of this. And it has been some type of journey. And there's some other things I'll be sharing with you later as well. So enjoy, enjoy this year going forward. And I'm just going to give you a little snippet. I have decided when I sit on this journey for this year, I was going to target, and it was interesting. My doctor kind of supported me on this, and that is, I said, okay, if the 12 months of the year, I could lose 60 pounds by losing 5 pounds a month. 5 pounds a month is not hard. There are 30 days in a month. Some eating schedules and whatnot can help you lose 5 pounds in 3 days. I've been on those, or 5 pounds in a week. But to eat right and whatnot, and just to maintain and keep it off, because I don't want to focus on the scale as much as I want to focus on what's behind the scale. But because I'm losing weight in my spiritual man, and I mean in my spiritual makeup, in my um, physical and working out, and also and I used to work out anyway, so that wasn't it. It was more so through meditation, I would say. And when I say meditation, I get worship. I worship a lot of worship uh, CDs, and I get on YouTube and listen to a lot of worship that really ministers to my spirit. And then another thing. Oh, how about this? I am not asking God to help me. He's been helping me and carrying me and covering me through all of this. So what I'm saying to him is, this is the body that you have given me, and I am going to be a good steward over it in this area of my life that you've seen me struggle and not really, master and do it the right way. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And I think with that, the music and the things that I listen to, or the meditation, is all about him and all about my love for him, my love for who I am, my love for accepting who he created me to be, loving who he created me to be, liking myself as I am now. And I'm gonna give you a little tidbit. I think I've said this before. When I get to the weight, like the weight I am now, and I'm kind of excited, like, well, I guess he probably has a great sense of humor, because it's like, you've been there before. Like, how many times? 5 or 6 times you've been at this weight before, and so you're excited, and I believe he's happy that I'm at this point. But the point is, will I come this way again? And the answer to that is no. And once I get it off this time, I'm done. I'm just going the healthy way that I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna be that, and for the rest of my days, I've done everything else. There's not a food item, and there's not a restaurant. There's not anything that you can put before me to make me say, "Oh, I just have to have." I've had enough over these years. So, but the health of it all is the most important. And so I don't want to be. I want him to be pleased that I could do this. So 5 pounds a month is not bad. So that means that if you started in January, you 60 pounds, and you can use 60 pounds between now and December. Some people may want to lose 10 pounds. That means you're talking about 120 pounds. If you do 10 pounds a month, that's 120 pounds in a year. That's a lot. But five is it. And then if you want to lose just 1 pound a month, that's 12 pounds. That's still 12 pounds that you won't be weighing that you didn't weigh last year. I mean, last year, 2023. So whatever that is for you, but I say do it by monthly. If you want to lose 2 pounds a month, okay. So that means you're going to use 24 pounds. If you want to lose, you know the numbers. If you choose to use 5, so that's 60. If you choose to lose 8, that's going to be what, 76 pounds. Um, so, um, yeah, 96 pounds. I can count. I can multiply. That's 96. So, I mean, if you want to do seven, that's 84 pounds. So, if you know the number for you, but I want to definitely encourage you to choose what that's going to be. Now, we're already 2 months in. So, if you do what you feel is best for you, but let's also challenge this year that we're going to be even better than we were last year, and not just by the weight, but also all losing the weight behind the weight, all of the things that through when life happened to us that caused us to get to this point, and then enjoy the deliverance and celebrating your success. Now that's what we're going to do this year. We are going to celebrate your success. So I took out all the clothes that was too big for me, and I gave them to Goodwill and gave them away. And so, only thing in my closet, if I have a few pieces that are like that, it's only because that's going to be when I do my other weight loss goal. Put that on a show, open up the shirt, you can see how big it was or whatever. But mainly, I'm taking things out. I'm taking, and there's some things I plan to take a photo shoot of when I was heavy, and where I am now when I do that. So I'm celebrating as I go along, not waiting to get to that one weight, but just celebrating the journey. And I think that was one of the things we don't tell you. In psychology, we study the behavior, human behavior. In the spirit realm of God, and in your faith, you live your behavior. So I want you to challenge yourself as I have, and I go look at different scriptures that he talks about as regarding healing, regarding especially what Christ said about healing, and we have the power to do that. Also, go study about the body. Go look at the scriptures in the Bible that talks about the body from God's perspective and from Christ's perspective, as far as what it represents. There's a body of Christ physically that we know, but then there's our body, and there's some things in there that God has spoken, and also Christ has reiterated through the Father about us and how we take care of our body and what our body means. And and then something, and there's also go in there and talk about uh, deliverance, and also go in the Bible and look up the word that's talk about healing, and also talk about faith. Those are the key principles I think that are good for anytime you're on a journey, especially you're dealing with anything with addiction, because every day could be a different day depending on what happens in life, and throw you at a place where you don't want to be, or can trigger you to where you think you want to be. It's interesting because I'm going to be honest with you. Now we're in the season of I'm observing a season of, just like everybody's doing Lent, but I'm observing a season as well of just fasting in a different way, not food. Certain foods, yes, but that's not really major to me. I've done that so many years. That's not something that I cannot do. I've done 40 days without any food, period, just water and liquid. So that's not it. But I am sacrificing, and I am laying at the altar before Him and getting before Him on being the best that I could be in His word, walking here on earth. Christ said when He left, well, we would do the greater work. I don't know what your greater work is, and only thing I know is I like to serve people. I like to help people. I've always been a people person, and even when throughout different aspects of my life and different the talents that I've used and the things that I've been exposed to, it's been a great. But I do know that I'm still discovering even more. And so you never stop. You never arrive. I think we just arrive when we're out of here. But we basically go forward and we walk worthy of the calling that so easily besets us. Take what I just said. That's in the Bible too. So I want you to be encouraged. I want you to enjoy your journey. I want you to celebrate your success every day. I want you to celebrate your growth. I want you to celebrate your being able to say no to certain things, and it doesn't impact you the same. Even what people say to you doesn't impact the same. One of the changes, and I'm going to say this real quick. One of the things that also challenges you on weight loss that people don't really understand, especially whether it's family, friends, parishioners, church members, neighbors, family, whoever, friend, even strangers, is that there's and I'm gonna talk about this later. There is a definitely connection in behavior with what people speak and how you receive it. And sometimes what God has put me on this journey last year, I learned going forward to where I am now, is that I ate a lot of my offenses. And He never intended for me to do that. Just because someone speaks it, or just because someone says it, or just because someone implies it, or just because someone intentionally treats you a certain way through behavior or decides to do whatever they feel on their end intentionally to hurt you, and sometimes maybe didn't intentionally hurt you, but it did. You are responsible how you respond to that. And you go and look at the principles of the kingdom of God and of Christ and how you're supposed to respond. And food was not supposed to be the filler. So, saying filler, I want you to know that I learned that I use food as a filler. Filler for certain of my emotions, filler for certain things that I wanted that I may not have gotten, just like a temporary satisfaction, but it wasn't a satisfaction. It was just a false sense of security. Even if it was another person, you don't use people to kind of bypass or to kind of fill in or to try to offset your voids. That's wrong. That is so wrong. And sometimes in this condition of obesity, you can do both. You can use food and you can use people. And that's not right because God never intended that. And so then sometimes we don't know how to separate, or sometimes we merge the two, and we don't even realize that we've become into a form, in a sense, of idolatry. So these are things I learned. I'm just sharing. Um, Also, the spirit of comparison. That's a form of idolatry because if God wanted you to look like whoever, then He would have created you that way. He created you the way He created you, and you should be happy and excited that He created you. And I'm going to tell you, I have a meditation song out there called "Creating." It's really not really a song. It's a meditation track out there called "Creation." It's on the title of my CD called "You Your Peace." And I'm not promoting, trying to sell that, but I just want you to. I have it out there on YouTube where you can hear it because I play it every day almost for myself. That I have to be reminded that He created me, so that I know that I am walking and when I get up every day, I am a representation of Him, and everything He created is good. That's what He said. So I don't need to use when life happens. I'm talking about all those circumstances and things that happen in life to kind of alter and negate or move me away from what's truth, and that is that I am the daughter. I am the daughter of the King. I'm an heiress to the kingdom, and I am good. And He created me for a great purpose, just like He did you. And He knows exactly what you're supposed to be doing and who you are. And then I'm finding that He's uploading. When I literally say uploading, He's uploading so much to me that I have a pad and a pen in my car everywhere I go because I never know what I'm gonna get. And he's like telling me and supporting and even the creativity of my hands now, my mind and the things I'm doing, it's expanding. And I think it's because I literally am losing the weight behind. All that weight that I had was holding down some of my destiny, was holding down some of the promises that He had for me. Those promises never went away. It's just that they were overshadowed by life and how I treated life. So I want you to come out of that. I'm really doing this so no one has to follow me. I mean, I remember my aunt told my niece. She said, you may make mistakes, but just don't try to repeat any. So, I mean, I don't even want you to make new ones if you can, but life happens. But then we have to learn how to respond. And so I really want to make sure that you are living and getting the best of the purpose by which He created you, all your talents, all your gifts, the value that you add to here on earth because He put you here. And if you ever want to know how valuable you are, I always say this: ask Him how come the seed before you and the seed after you didn't come through. How come you here? There's no man, woman, boy, child, animal on earth fowl in the air, and creature in the sea that can have anything to do with your being here other than the one who created you. And if he chose that the one before you and the one behind you didn't come through, or even if you're a twin or a triple or whatever, and whoever came before, but you still came through, that means you, in his eyes, are valuable to a great work. And so, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, this is what I want you to take with you on your journey where we lose the weight behind the weight. I am your weight loss encourager. I'll be talking to you on the 24th with some exciting things that um, we plan to kind of help us get on our journey and going forth this year. And I think you really find it exciting. And I want you to just embrace the rest of this month as well, who you are and your true value and where you're going and how all of this is a part of your story. And write your story. That's another thing to get you a journal, write or I can't I speak faster. I think faster than I can write. So I have to get one of those tape players like what the doctors have, or I have to do that and just kind of speak whatever I get so that I remember it and I come back and type it up or whatever. But I'm so looking forward to what we have going forth in 2024. And I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about your promises. I'm excited about the blessings. I'm excited about your healing. I'm excited about Him enlarging your territory. I'm excited about all the surprises of blessings that He has stored up for you for your obedience. And we'll look forward to seeing you on in what's the 24th? I think the 24th is what is that? Which is next Wednesday. So I'll be talking to you on the 24th. I'll come back in with some more things specifically, but just because of the new year and I had not communicated with you, I just wanted to acknowledge you. And I'm so excited that we are going forward and doing well. God bless you and you have a good day. And please share this with anyone you know that's on their weight loss journey. This is not where we're coming to ask you, to, you know, anything other than just to encourage you. And you take that and you go for it. All right, take care. Much continued success, and I'll see you again on the 24th. Have a good one and enjoy losing the weight behind the weight.